Well, another conservative speaker harassed on a college campus. This time, Ivy League Dartmouth Dinesh D'Souza met with protest and verbal attacks at his alma mater, and his daughter was there to catch it all on video. Danielle D'Souza Gill joins us live to talk more about what went down. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about what happened here. Now, this is your dad's alma mater.
Yes, exactly. He went back to speak to them basically about Robert Frost and this poem called Mending Wall, kind of in related to the border crisis going on today. So he was just giving one of his usual lectures, and it definitely turned into more of a protest after, which happens often. But his talk was very, very benign.
Yeah,
so.
we were taking a look at this video. I mean, what were they yelling? What were they saying?
They were yelling, chanting, "You're a racist. Go home. You're a racist."
Yeah, and is that, kind of indicative of what's going on across the country?
Yes, I think that students, especially on liberal campuses, are basically taught that racism is their trump card, so they'll throw that at anyone they disagree with. Even if they have a conservative professor, they bully them and they act like they're entitled and can throw this whenever they want and heckle people, shout people down. So it happens all the time, unfortunately.
Yeah. Were you afraid? I mean, how did you handle it? Obviously, you kept recording.
Yeah, well, I think that people should see what's going on, and so that's why I was recording them. And they were so proud of themselves that they were recording me. They were recording us, and so they were happy with their efforts.
So what's the answer? Your dad, you're on the front lines of this, trying to change things when it comes to the university level and getting more conservative voices out there. How do you do that?
Well, I think the conservative students just can't be intimidated by them, and it's so much easier said than done, but that's what they're doing. They're really socially intimidating the students that are there every single day. The speakers come and the speakers go, but the students who stay there, they're the ones that have to live around all of these hooligans. And so I would say those students just have to be empowered and remind themselves that they can't be intimidated by these people.
And it's interesting because, this deals with diversity and different voices, whether they be conservative or liberal. And we have this panel here in New York City Public Schools, that say that the schools here should be evaluated based on diversity, not just test scores. But then the question is, what type of diversity are we talking about?
Right. So de Blasio wants it to be race-based, economic-based, but honestly, he really needs to focus on improving the reading and math skills of students in schools, not reshuffling them according to their race. Because really what he's doing is this grand social engineering of students, and it's not going to help them perform better. He may be creating like an ideal society mixture of students that he wants to see in these schools, but what's the result going to be of that? Is that going to help them get jobs? Is that going to help them in life? I mean, he needs to provide answers to those questions because a lot of these schools are underperforming here.
Focus on better education first.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much, Danielle. It was great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
We'll have you back for sure.
Thank you.
Tell your dad hi.